And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Factorio, back to basics. Well, first things first, if we're going to do explosives and all that stuff, we're going to need iron up here regardless. So I'm thinking I renamed this oil iron. So when we do need oil to come in, I want it to come in on this side so I can go right into the oil tank. So this side, this direction here, is where we're going to need the iron to come in. So we have two locomotives. We don't need much iron. We need a little bit. We don't need a whole lot. So we're going to put this in, and we're going to have this go to refine oil iron right here. Time passed and go. So let's stop it. Now let's unload some iron. We don't need a whole lot, so we're just gonna unload like 4, I think. Okay, now we need some express filter inserters because we only want to unload iron plates. So let's set that up, and we should have enough room, just enough for this. Now I only have one of these. Let's I'm going to build a bunch of these because we're going to use quite a few of them. And again, we're going to set the offset of this one to these two. Will go on the inside of the belt, so we'll have a full belt. And then we want to add, we're going to go to iron 1, time passed, and let's limit this to 2 rows, and let's limit these to 2 rows each. So we're going to unload some iron. It'll take a couple rounds for it to actually make it through. And as far as fuel goes, I want to make sure these are well fueled. This should have some coal in it. I'm not sure if the iron area actually loads it up with fuel. We'll see when it gets back if it has actually more fuel than when it arrived. So again, these are going to flip every time they go around. A different engine will be in the front. Now for the creation of fuel, we're going to need light oil, heavy oil, and iron plate. Well, we've got heavy oil here, we've got light oil here, so I could I'm guessing this is going to be in a refinery, a chemical plant, so we have a couple of those already. So I'm going to set this up like right here, and we're going to use this for flamethrower ammo. So now we know where the heavy oil needs to be. So let's hook that up. Light oil is a little trickier. We're going to have to hook that up out here. As long as those won't connect, I'll be fine. So those will connect there, those will connect there, and those should connect right there. So these are all connected now. Yes, there is a little bit of production that will go into this, but so far so good. Do we have any iron yet? Oh, we don't have any iron because they're not plugged in. So let's give these some power and hope that the train makes it. I'm not sure. We got a little backup here, a little backup down here. We have too many trains. I'm thinking of adding another line for trains to kind of, I don't know, a bypass maybe? This is by far the busiest section. I would like to come right through here. And now that all that iron is gone, I could come right down through here, landfill in that lake, and just cut right through here. All these boilers and steam engines can be moved, and join it in right down here. I think that would be a good idea. That will have to be in a future episode though. So we are going to bring the iron coming in here. If we could underground, I'm going to take this gun out, bring this up, because we also need iron. I also want to do grenades. Those new cluster grenades look very, very tantalizing. I've heard that they are just spectacular as well. So there is iron for this, and we're going to output into a chest, and we want 3, and let's power this up as well. So we are ready. We should have all that's required. Let me put some iron in there. So we don't have any light oil. Light oil is basically gone from this. Not sure how to remedy that, because we're pulling out all the light oil that we're making here. So we really need to have this system kick-started. So let's look at explosives next. It's an intermediate. Sulfur, coal, and water. Well, we have all of those right in here. So let's see if I can... coal is going to have to come in like right in here. I'm going to have to bring coal in here. Whoa. I don't need that anymore. So if I bring coal right up through here, I'll be able to make explosives. And this too is in a chemical plant. And it needs water as well. So I'm going to put this down here. And this will be explosives. For water, I'm going to use the water pump. And just feed that right in. So this should fill up with plenty of water. Coal is pretty straightforward. Just split off from the branch that we're using. I'm able to pull this in here and this in here. And let's give it some power. As far as the output goes, I can pull it out right here. And we're going to want quite a bit of this. Don't have any modules. Oh, I have some raw productivity modules. I could put those in there. That would be kind of awesome. I could pile in the productivity modules in here. I wonder what that would do. That is a 200% increase. And we are a little low. Wait, I need to be using some petroleum gas in order to get this system working at the fastest it can. Although the problem now is that train setup really hurt us here. Let's go see what's wrong with the train. I would love to start that bypass system, because this whole setup just gets backed up like crazy. Just because of this little... I haven't figured out yet what I want to do about this. I should redesign this whole system. Okay, I'm going to have you pull out just like this. And you can just go. Where's my car? There's my car way up there. So this should allow the trains to at least move a little bit. I need to get iron into this place just to kick off the production. Here comes my first... No, that's not the iron I want. This is the iron that I want here. And that should have no problem getting through. Unless there's a backup on plastic. Which there could be. So our first iron arrives. And I want to set this refined oil iron. I want to add inventory empty. So it'll wait there for a certain amount of time until the inventory is empty. Now that we've got some production going, this should start working. Excellent. It is. And now we've got flamethrower ammo. Let's go look at, see how super awesome this is. So I'm going to queue that up. Oh yeah. Nice. Oh, don't walk into it. That's not good. If I had forests to burn, I would start burning them. Ow. It does quite a lot of damage. You can see the damage pretty well there. Taking out these little bases. But I really want to try cluster grenades just because I think that's going to be just awesome. Cluster grenades. Okay, well, my coal is now being used quite a bit more than it was. So let's increase this product. See, it's only Mark 4, so let's increase these to Mark 5s. So there, now we got way more coal coming through, which will help on the plastic. And look at that, we've almost filled back up completely with flamethrower ammo. So let's look at explosives. How many of these do we have? Oh, we are full with explosives. Let's look at grenades. Grenades, iron, and coal. So let's see. We could fit that right in. Grenades are our regular manufacturing plant. So let's just pop that right here. Set up the output for a whole lot of these. And these are going to be grenades, and this is going to be a longer one. And as far as productivity, don't really have much by way of oh, I can't actually use these in productivity. Can I? No, I can't use them there either. Good to know. So I could use them in explosives because that was an intermediate, but this is a final product, so I can't use them here. I could probably use speed modules in here though, or the raw speed modules would be a better one, just so it doesn't create a massive amount of energy draw. And as far as we're looking good on cracking. And this, let's see, our petroleum gas is staying way up there, which is good. So cluster grenades, do I have those researched? See, cluster grenade damage, I need to research cluster grenades. And this is 7 grenades, 5 explosives, and steel. So I don't have any steel coming up here. So I'm going to need some steel. And I don't have any steel in the system. So that is going to be a little bit more complicated. I could move explosives down, or I could move steel up and just build them all here. Which is, I think, what I'm going to do is just move some steel up here. And let's see. This is going to be steel. And instead of putting those in regular chests, I'm going to put those in provider chests, just so I can use robots. I don't have any logistics robots up here, so I'm going to need to set up a system to deliver steel. I think I'm going to use this train, so I'm going to stop this train for now, and so I'll be able to easily find it in the train setup, just because I know it's the only train that goes to the oil iron depot. So steel is a problem because we now don't have any iron over here. There's no iron coming in anymore. So I'm thinking with this breakaway here, or with the one coming down, adding a little depot that will unload iron. So I want to research LandFill, and I want to get rid of all these trees here. I don't need this anymore. Got a few more trees that need to be culled. And let's see, what does it take for a landfill? So landfill is 20 stone, just like the mod. This is one of those cases of them kind of integrating a mod. And let's see, I don't really have any way of determining how much of this lake to fill in, so I'll just start filling in. Oh, that went fast. Okay, I'm gonna need a lot more landfill to fill that in. Wow. Okay, so let's grab all the stone that I can, build all of that, grab all that stone, build that, and grab all that stone, build all those. Now we should have quite a few. I wasn't sure how many I would need, but looks like I'm going to need a lot of them. Oh yeah, that's going to be a lot. That's going to be a lot of landfill to fill all this in. Yep. Wow, that's going to be a lot of landfill. That's a lot of stone that we're going to be using. Just a crap ton of stone. I'm glad I have these stone outposts here. Well, that one's full already. We can do that again. And let's see. That'll have to do it for this episode, though. So I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.